Hey there, I'm Bradley J, and this is the Topic Glossary, the easiest way to build a list of terms, add examples, and group those definitions by topic so you can find them when you need them. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use this tool to build yourself a dictionary that you use for yourself, with your team, or that you share with the world. So whether you're a student, professional, or lifelong learner that's really trying to take it to another level, this system is going to show you exactly what you can do, never have to go searching for that list again. So stick around and I'll show you how this tool can help you find and retain information like never before. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so here we have it. This is the Topic Glossary, and as you'll see, on the right side we have our Quick Terms section. If you ever need to search it, you can just come over to this section, you can open it in a full page, and look for whatever term that you're looking for right on the home page without having to go anywhere. If you wanted to open any of these toggles, they do have specific sections for that, but we'll go over that later. And if you haven't seen my video on the structure guide, I'll put that up here so you can see how this all works out. But it does have a very consistent format so that you're never really going to get lost. So as we're going through, I'll just show you how you can use this. It's built off of the Buttons Are Beautiful movement because buttons are beautiful, and it makes everything just a little bit easier when I can just press one button, builds me that new term, and all I need to do is add the definition. So if we're adding a new term for context switching, you'll see that down here it starts to pull up. This is basically the same information up top, just presented on the page so that if you add any extra details, you can see it side by side, your notes for that if you're trying to remember a specific definition, or you want to go more in depth than the example property up here allows you. That's what the on-page information is for. But these properties up top, that's where you're going to add the actual definition. So context switching, if we were to add this to our system, it still doesn't have a topic yet. We'll add that in a second once we get the definition created, and I'll show you a couple ways later how to add that as well. But for context switching, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up ChatGPT, not going to lie. Let's see how this does. Define context switching. Be concise. 1 line. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too long. We'll just go ahead and be concise. 1 line. The act of shifting focus between tasks, often reducing productivity due to time and effort needed to reorient. I'm going to copy that, close this out, and paste that in my definition. So now that I have my definition saved, I didn't really have to do anything. That's pretty much it. I can go ahead and search it with my handy dandy Notion search up here. Just press search and I can find that topic if I was looking for it. You'll see that it's down here. I can find that definition by searching it on mobile. But you don't see any related terms and you don't see any topics. So how do we group it even further? If we wanted to go find this individual term every single time, we're done. And that's about it. But if we want to group this based on the productivity topic, because that's really what it's talking about, all we have to do is come to this minimal property and click productivity. And what you'll see down here as we scroll down, you'll see all of the other terms for that topic pull up side by side. So if I had context switching, that's the term that we just created under the productivity topic. You'll see it over here side by side. I even have a card view if you want to see what that topic is. You get to see how many terms are in that topic. And I'll show you here again if I swap over to Notion. It's not really context switching for Notion, but you'll see that when I swap over, the topic Notion comes down here and it's my only term. I only have one term related to it. So if we want to extend this, I can go into that topic and view what it's about. I hope you're with me. We've only gone a couple places so far, but we have talked about words that don't get said very much. So stick with me. Just know that this works excellently and you can figure it out too. So I just opened up the entire page. We're now in the context switching term. If I want to go over to the topic, you can always view the topic that it's related to right here on the minimal, or we can scroll down. It's currently related to Notion, and I was going to show you how to add a new topic or a new term to that topic. So when we click into that Notion topic, it'll open up the template page. You'll see there's one term. If I add a description for what Notion is, the Lego of productivity. Well, now it's going to have a very similar format to the term, where on the right side, it's going to show this information, this need information on the right side. And I'm probably going to pause it here because every time I do a demo, Notion doesn't want to load as quick as it should. So be back in 1 second. And we're back. So this is the topic that we were just creating, which is Notion. You'll see the one term context switch right here. And down below, because we're on the topic page, let me go ahead and open it full page. You'll see the same information over here, up top, down below. So if we were adding information about Notion, which I just said is the Lego of productivity doesn't need a P, capital P, well then I could come down here and add any specific information about this topic and come relate terms to it later. So if I wanted Control plus L, I can create a specific term for this Notion space, and the definition for Control plus L would be copy link. So you can kind of see how instead of just using a definitions list, which is standard, you can also use it for whatever shortcuts you need. So down here I just created the Control plus L term, and this is copy link of current page. And now anytime I want to come look at this definition, I can come to my Notion topic and see it right there. Heck, if I really loved this shortcut, I could even favorite it, and whenever I see it favorited on my page over here, it's going to have that card view to show that it's related to the topic Notion, Control plus L, and it highlights it away from the standard all topics for the all terms section. So I'll show you that one more time by clicking this button and doing Control plus K. My second favorite command, this is search all pages in workspace. So if I press Control plus K, it will pull up the search bar, and this is one of the easiest ways and quickest way to get to whatever page you're looking for. So we just did context switch. I could even pull up the context switch right there and go into the topic, or go into the term, and what do you know? There it is, just like we had it. Well, we know, based on what we were just talking about, that it doesn't belong in Notion, it belongs in productivity. Swap it over to productivity, and we'll see the productivity terms, GTD, time management, the done trigger. So now you have a pretty good idea of how simple it works. Let's go take a look at the home page and how you navigate it. So if you want to create a new topic, again, buttons are beautiful, just press the button, and we'll call this workouts. If you want to do gym, go train right here. Look at that. You now have a workout topic where if you don't even want to use this for definitions, you just want to group all of your topic related information, you could even put that right inside this topic section right here. But if I want to add terms to it, where I could say dumbbell, I'll do kettlebell. The definition of a kettlebell, I'm not going to look that up with ChatGPT, but that would be a workout weight that looks like a kettlebell. I don't know, we'll run with it. That's not what it is. It's we're going to redo that and call this a fitness tool used with a wide range of movements. And you'll see that because it's related to that topic, the workout topic, I now have a term related to it. Don't have any examples. If you wanted to put your workout example sets, you could do that right there as well. So now back to the main page. This list is capped at 10 pages. So if we come over here, you'll see that the load limit is 10, and every time we come to this page, it's only going to be stopped right here. So you're only going to see 10, and there's going to be a button to click here to show more. That way it doesn't get overwhelmed, it doesn't take forever to load, but you can quickly come search this on mobile and find whatever term you're looking for right away. Down below follows a very similar format where topics are on the right, terms are on the right over here. So the toggles, I already mentioned it. If you haven't seen my structure guide, it follows the exact same format, where on top you have your favorite terms, Control plus L, and done trigger. Those we set up inside the term. You have to go inside of it to say favorite, and you'll see that by moving my big old head over here, when I click favorite, toggles on and off over to my favorite section. Now, a cool thing about the way that I build is it's very easy to use the sidebar. So if you come over here and open up the sidebar, you can see your favorite terms section right here. It relates to this favorite terms subpage. So anytime you come into your favorite terms, you'll see the exact same view. It's just a focus view. So if you wanted to add a cover, extend the depth a little bit more, this is your specific page for favorite terms, and you can figure this out and order it how you please. But if you want to just view it right here, the toggles actually take advantage of Notion's lazy loading function, meaning that all of the data that's hidden behind here, you saw it load right there, it's not going to load until we tell it to because it's lazy. And we understand how that goes. So when you click that toggle, it's then going to load. Using this fun little trick, we can really speed up our Notion usage by, instead of going to the main page, if we just need to find the terms by topic, we can go to that specific subpage and then go directly to that topic. So you can kind of see how quick this is. And I also build it very cyclical, where if you want to go to the bottom and get back to the top page, there's that breadcrumb to take you all the way to the top so you never get lost. So this is basically the system as you need it. Open it up. There are multiple views on each of these sub views right here. I include a list view for easy copy, extend the view, search it, find it how you need it. I include a definitions card so you can just see the card in a flashcard style where it's just right there ready for you to go, ready for you to read, and you can scroll past it. I also include an examples topic card right here. So if you had any examples in here, context switching. So when deep in focus mode and looking at emails. Every time you look at a different email, it's a different context. One of the highest energy activities that our brain does, because every email is basically a different context. So your brain never really gets to get in that flow state where it allows you to just do it without thinking. You always have to think about it. One other benefit is the table view. So if you want an extended view, that's on every section as well. And lastly, my favorite one are the all terms and all topics. When I started Notion, I used to get lost a lot. So I created this last edited view in every single place I could. It doesn't come up too often, but if I'm trying to figure out where I just was and what I just edited, sometimes you edit something and it literally just goes away forever. Ever since I put these all terms last edited, I haven't really lost anything because it goes to the same spot and I'm just like, dang, let me pull up that last edited, go to the term, and would you look at that? We just edited context switching and it's the first one I'm going to see. I do that for my notes, tasks, terms, literally everything inside my system. I don't have to go look for it. It's just in that last edited view. So that's about it. This is the topic glossary. It gives you everything that you need to build your own definition list. I didn't go into how it was built, but it works for you right out of the box. And if you know Notion, you can extend this functionality to basically use the full range of Notion's capabilities. So if you wanted to come in here and say that this is just basic text, go for it. You can say that this is also a heading 2, or you can get down and go pretty fancy using any of the block items inside of here. So while it's intended to be a basic definition list, you really can use it for whatever you need and extend that functionality to track whatever definitions or whatever functionality is related to these terms. So if you have any questions, please drop them down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for this video. It definitely does help, and I put a lot of effort into making sure that these things work. Quite a lot that goes into building a Notion template, and I hope this works for you just like it works for me. Put a lot of effort into it so that I don't need to do it again later. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and if you're looking for the next video to watch, this is a pretty good one for you.